Is your leadership adept at outmaneuvering security evaders who bypass protocols, potentially endangering your organization? Welcome to CyberBoardCast episode 149, where we focus on the fourth of 7 groups of insider threats we discussed in episode 145, and that is security evaders, who are employees or contractors who, out of convenience or ingenuity, circumvent security measures, opening the door to cyber threats targeting your organization. Take the highly publicized Tesla Insider threat incident, where employee Martin Tripp, disgruntled after being reassigned, exploited his system access and, according to Elon Musk's email to employees, conducted quite extensive and damaging sabotage, altering source code and exfiltrating sensitive data. His actions are yet another example of how security evasions can escalate from simple policy breaches to complex insider attacks, potentially implicating other employees all the way up to the board and causing extensive damage. Here are actions your board and executives ought to take to address this risk. First, proactive board oversight and security policy development. Your board ought to develop policies that restrict opportunities for security evasion, including the monitoring of privileged user interactions to detect improper configurations or unauthorized access points. Contrary to popular wisdom, by the way, this should not be done by the historically focused audit committee, but by a forward-looking, innovation-focused, separate cyber committee. Second, executive implementation of real-time monitoring. Executives should oversee the implementation of monitoring systems capable of detecting real-time user activities that deviate from standard protocols, highlighting areas where security measures are being bypassed. Each C-suite executive should be the CISO's, the Chief Information Security Officer's, execution counterpart in this, since obviously the divisional head understands their employees and those employees' most appropriate typical movements best, right? Third, regular cybersecurity drills and education. Direct an organization-wide initiative starting with the board and executive team to conduct cybersecurity drills that test the resilience of security measures and educate and test all levels of board, C-suite, and staff on the importance of following established protocols. And fourth, cross-departmental collaboration for security integration. Ensure that all departments work together to integrate cybersecurity into their day-to-day operations, discouraging workarounds that compromise security. This includes intra and inter-committee workings on the board as well. By instilling a culture that discourages security evasion and by deploying rigorous monitoring and response mechanisms, boards and executives can significantly reduce the risk posed by insider threats. Tune into our episode 150, where we'll tackle strategies to counter threats from so-called inside agents working on behalf of external entities. Until then, I'm Andrei Setnarski, and this is CyberBoardCast by CyberNation Central, where we empower leaders like you to transform cybersecurity from a checklist item into a strategic advantage backed by an executive cybersecurity blueprint that turns your fiduciaries from hopeful to cyber ready.